Good morning, YouTube taco stackers. We are going out to do some treasure hunting this morning. It is a little bit chilly, but it's going to get really hot. I don't know what's going on with the weather recently, but it's been getting really hot. But we're going treasure hunting. There's a community yard sale up here, but it's in one of these newer developments, so I'm not thinking there's going to be anything. And then might go to the thrift store and might see if we come across any more yard sales on the way. Trying to get some deals today, so let's have at it.
Excuse me. How much were the games?
They're different prices. Anywhere from that. This one's the Nintendo is 8. 5.
Alright, so that was definitely a bust. You know, any of these new developments, that's what I've learned from my experiences. Any of these new developments, young crowd really doesn't, hoard stuff like, old grandma and grandpa used to hold it. People kind of know their prices on stuff. It's not even like that you have, high-end expensive items. It's just that people know not to sell stuff for $1.50. And realistically, there was just nothing there that I was even interested in one little bit. I like the older stuff. I think it holds its value. I think it's nicer stuff. So, if people don't want to part with it, that's fine. But those kind of yard sales like that one they don't do me any good. They just don't, they don't really appeal to me, so.
Really? I don't know. That's the first time I ever heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say that.
I never did. Got me in shock for a second. Yeah. Whoa.
One thing that kind of drives me absolutely nuts is you see that sign over there on the left. It's a yard sale sign. It's green. There's a white one. I followed that sign. There's probably like 7 of those signs that look exactly the same around here, and I don't know where the yard sale is. I've driven around probably for 10 minutes now. It's like they're on all different roads. Where is the address? It's like, why? So I picked up this bowl right here. It's actually a Federal bowl. It's pretty mint, so it's in good condition. I'm happy with it. It was only $2, so I mean, I never really come across Federal stuff. My friend collects Federal stuff as well as Pyrex, but I always like to find the neat stuff with prints on it is always cool, so that was definitely a nice find. They had some other bowls, but they're all beat up and, you know, $3 to $5 a piece for a beat up bowl. There's no reason to buy it unless it's like a really nice, hard to find print.
Anything's not price, and I don't think most of the jewelry is. You just can't ask my mom. Sorry. I had to rush some of the stuff out.
I'm gonna get to Derek has to give me money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're very aware.
Alrighty, here we go. I might even publish this, so it's going to be activated right now and up for sale. So this one's the last one of that big pile of clothes. All the football stuff going on the pile. There we go. And it's only fitting that the last one is a size large and fits like a men's small, because like most vintage clothing, the sizing is completely off. But there's gotta be, I don't know, a lot here. It probably took, this was like a 3-week process. I spent anywhere between 2 hours and 5 hours a day. This stack was probably twice as high as well because I've already done a couple in the past couple weeks. This was just this week. But that's finally done. DVDs are there. Been a long day, but I gotta cut grass, I gotta do other things. So we'll see where the day takes me from here. Alrighty, so just mowed the lawn. Very excited about that. It's kind of dry over here. But of course, like always getting stuck. It hasn't rained here in 2 weeks. And I realized that I have this stream that goes on the other side of those bushes, and it's filled in. I would walk over there, but it's sopping wet. And because of that, it saturated the grass. And that's why I'm having water in my basement, is because the grass is so saturated that it just keeps on bleeding inward towards the house. So that has to be dug out. I have a friend who might be able to do it. He said it would probably cost about $1,000 because he'll have to get his backhoe in, and it'll probably take him 3 to 4 days to do about a 350, 400 foot span. So it's not what I want to pay, but you know, obviously to rent a backhoe is going to cost you, you know, well over $300 a day. To get it delivered is going to cost you well over $100. To get it taken away is going to cost $100. It's like, you know, you gotta figure out your cost and your time and this and that. So that's gotta be a project. I actually had to, and because I don't have an ATV or an off-road vehicle, had to use the old Jeep here. Too much with today's adventures. I just finished packing the van as well. That's probably an hour process. I got some other tools, some saw blades here. I don't know if somebody's going to want those for $1 or $2. There's no names on them. There's no numbers. It's kind of like one of those things I've had for so long, and it's gotten to the point where, you know what, they don't sell, I'm scrapping them. But I felt that somebody might want them, so I didn't want to scrap them. So this is kind of the final ultimatum. Got a dog cage here that I picked out of the trash. I'm going to try to get like 15, 20 bucks for it. Might settle for 10. I was going to keep it for myself, but I wanted a golden retriever, and this is going to be way too small for a golden. So it is clean. I was going to clean it a little bit more, but I expect to get at least 15 bucks. This is what they call, I believe, a D handle. The letter D handle. It's kind of a vintage, antique-y, primitive look to it. It's not like the new ones today. It seems to be more sought after, the D handle, because some people just cut this off. They do arts and crafts and stuff with it. I don't really know what the whole thing is, but people say get the D handles if you can, because I know garden tools are very difficult to sell. Shovels, ice picks, all that stuff is just really hard to sell. Still don't know what this thing is. There's that, I think it's a Lyre, L-Y-R-E table. The other one was broken, so I decided to bring this one. I'm going to ask $25 for it. If I can't sell it, I'm going to bring the pair and try to get $25 for the pair. If somebody give me $10 for that thing, I'll probably take it anyway, because although it does look like an antique, I think it's a reproduction and it is very bruised up. So that will need some work. And the whole rest of the van is just packed up with a lot of stuff. It's been a long day for me. Hopefully you guys are starting to enjoy these videos. I know make these vlogs are pretty simple, but you know, I know a lot of people like to see the personal side to YouTubers as well. So if you guys are enjoying these videos, any kind of videos, please hit the like button so I know that I'm doing a good job. And as always, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace!